For today's top performance slime review, I'm going to be reviewing slimes that I got on Amazon. Amazon is always fun because the slimes are always changing and they have a bunch of new stuff and they have stuff they don't have in stores. The first thing that I got was I got a bunch of these whipped putties. I got two different types that I'm going to show, and the first one is the peanut butter whipped putty. The scent is so realistic, like it smells exactly like peanut butter, but the texture was not as on point as the scent. The texture felt exactly like a slime that's had too much shaving cream added into it, so it's like stiff. This one's actually pretty stretchy and it has some decent bubble pops, but overall, it's not as fun as a traditional slime. And I just want to give a little disclaimer that everything stated in this video is just my opinion and you guys could have different opinions of it, and I'm just sharing mine. Next, we have Marshmallow, which is another whipped putty. This one is supposed to be like marshmallow fluff. And again, the texture is the same. I love the containers on both of these. I think they're very creative and cute. The texture is not terrible. I still play with it sometimes, but I don't think that they're like a perfect texture. I mean, they're a putty, so you know, you gotta rate it as a putty. I mean, as a putty, they're great. As a slime, not so much. And I know this is a slime video, but I wanted to include these in it anyway because these are pretty similar to slimes. And I just saw these and I had to try it out. The scent on this one is not as true to its name as the peanut butter one. This one kind of smells like yogurt. Moving on from those putties, we have an actual slime now, and this one is a cloud slime. The container does not say that it is scented, so I'm assuming it was not supposed to be scented. The scent actually kind of reminds me of like limes and stuff, so it's kind of fitting. It's the traditional Amazon slime scent. I don't know what the scent itself is, but it's a little bit citrusy, so it fits this slime. The charms were super cute. I think that it goes with the theme, and the color is very neon. This slime was pretty cheap, so I wasn't really surprised with the quality of it. I think that it was a decent cloud slime, but it did have a lot of fallout, and it fluffs up a decent amount, but there was just no way that I was going to get a drizzle out of this one. So I wouldn't buy this slime expecting there to be a lot of drizzle to it, like a traditional cloud slime. I would buy it more like thinking it's closer to an ice. Next, we have a slime that is probably my favorite slime in this video. It's this little slime kit that comes with some foam beads, the slime, which is blue, and this little card that's for their business. Before I put the foam beads in, I did check out the base texture a little bit. It's nice and stretchy. It has the exact same scent as the previous slime I reviewed, which is the traditional Amazon slime scent. And it's blue. It's kind of like a butter slime. I liked it a lot. I thought that it was really nice because it was stretchy. Even though it was kind of like all the other Amazon slimes, it was really stretchy. I added all of the foam beads on top, which did not fall out, by the way. They fell out a little bit, but honestly, I didn't mind it, and I play with this slime all the time. I love it, and I would definitely recommend this one. It was only like $6. Also, if you are interested in buying any of these slimes for yourself, I will have the link to all of them in the description. Now, I'm pretty skeptical of clear slimes that are store-bought because they're usually putties, but I did buy this one because it has some pretty cool little jelly cubes in it, and it was like $5, so I decided to give it a try. It is a putty texture, so don't buy this one thinking that it's going to be like a clear slime. It does not have a lot of stretch to it, but it has a little bit, and it has these little black glitters which kind of kept falling out and stay on my hands throughout the rest of the video, so I apologize for that. And the jelly cubes, which were nice to squish. I think overall it's a decent slime, but well, it's a decent putty, but as a slime, not as much. And it kind of reminds me of like Jello with some like fruit chunks in it. I'm very much hoping that I don't get yelled at in the comments for having more than one putty in this video, even though it is a slime review. I did buy these with the slimes, and they're similar, so I figured it would be okay. Hopefully you guys are okay with it too. I decided to get some little traditional silly putties. I'm sure everybody knows what they are. They're scented. This purple one is scented like grape, and then the blue one, I can't really put my finger on what the scent is. I'm not really a fan of Silly Putty now that I've tried it again after a few years, but here they are. They are what they say they are. Moving along back to the slime, we have this little slime kit with 8 different colored slimes, some little Fruit Loop themos, and blue and white foam beads. They are all cloud slimes. I wasn't really expecting them to be cloud slimes, but maybe I just didn't remember from the listing, but they are all the same texture. The first one I played with was the white one, and the texture was very, very, very almost identical to the cloud slime that I reviewed earlier, the green one. They're all the same. I tested them out. The textures are all the same, so I'm only going to show you the white one and then the red one. They're not scented. They smell like all the other Amazon slimes, and I really like this red one because I feel like it kind of looks like an icy slushy. So these slimes, I think they're supposed to be clouds, but they really, the texture and like all of its qualities are way closer to icy slimes. After this, I go in and I add some of the add-ins to the white slime, and I think it's really cute. It looks like a little Fruit Loop slime, so enjoy. Here I'm just mixing the blue and the pink ones together because it looks like cotton candy. For the last part of this video, I got these little funky eggs. I saw them and I just kind of had to. They're like stress balls, stress toys. I forgot what they're called. I think they're called stress balls. And they're eggs, and it's just clear. And I have some fun plans for videos on my Instagram with these. So go check out my Instagram if you're interested.